Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. To make this, it's pretty easy. Let's change the background so you can kind of see what's there. And if we, well, we're going to change the next one so it doesn't really matter. We're going to play around with it a little bit. But to make this spiral is the main concern. Draw an ellipse and hit P, put it in the center of the page. Control D to make a duplicate, and then maybe start moving and hold down the control button and just get a little bit of an arc. Now take your Smart Fill tool, and what the Smart Fill tool does is make a new shape or new object. We're going to nudge that out of the way, and we're going to get rid of our lines. Now you could have kept the line and just made it bigger, but now I'm going to draw another ellipse quite a bit bigger and hit P. Now, I'm going to select my line first, shift select my red ellipse, and hit L to put it to the left. I don't need this anymore. I'm going to get rid of it. I am going to alternate C, which is a hotkey I have, to make it rotate from the center of the page. And we're going to go and use the Docker, Windows, Dockers, and transform, and yours might say transformation. We're going to rotate it 40 degrees. We need 9, but we've already got 1, so we're going to only do 8, and you get that. Now you can see this is quite a bit different than the other one. It's quite a bit thinner. So let's play around and what you could do with it. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to clone it. I think I cloned one yesterday. I'm going to go from there to there. I'm going to go ahead and put black in both ends. But then I'm going to put a couple of whites and have it like white like that. But I need black so it won't be so bad. That looks okay. Anyway, go up to Edit, Clone, nudge it out of the way. That is our clone curve. This is our control curve. Nudge this one back. Alternate C to have it rotate from the center of the page, and then rotate it. Now, that doesn't look all that special, but we can change it. Let's put a black box around it, and it'll really make it pop. I'm going to just put it to the back of the page. Look at that. Now, we still have our control curve that we can change. Let me zoom in here a little bit. Let me select it and get the interactive fill tool again. And watch what happens to this when I change this. Look at the difference. And then you could put more white, put more black, or, different colors. I mean, look, I call this real time, because you can see what it looks like in real time. And you could maybe put a purple. I mean, look at that. Let's put a couple of purples. Every other line. Every other, between two other nodes. That's pretty special. And as always, if you want to get rid of this, you have to select them all and go up to Object and break the 10 objects apart. And then you can get rid of that. If you don't do that, it will disappear, the whole thing. Anyway, hope that helps somebody someday, and thank you for watching.